guys, welcome to Swedes and a Boat, a YouTube channel about fixing, driving, and enjoying your boat in the Stockholm archipelago. In this episode, I'm going to show you the interior of my boat and all the projects I need to do to bring it up to speed. Right guys, I'm inside my boat. This is the bow. I'm going to go from bow to stern. I want to show you all the projects I need to do. It's the fabric here. It's terrible. So it's going to be some reupholstering. I'm going to change that to something nice. If you have any ideas on what fabric to use, just leave a comment and I'll have a look at it, because right now I'm like looking into like some suede type or some fabric, but I want it, you know, maintenance free and modern, you know, contemporary design. So that's also one aspect of it. You're gonna see me about water tank here. I opened up 25-year-old water tank, never been opened and never been cleaned. So let's head over to the galley. Guys, here's the galley. You've probably seen the video when I installed these USB ports here. Actually had a viewer that commented on my electric work here, so I'm gonna take that into consideration, and I'm really thankful for the feedback I get. And that's of course really important, because more comments, tell me what you think. If you have any ideas where you want this channel to go, if it's going to be like, I don't know, about me, perhaps I'm not that interesting, or more about the boat, I want to look into another project and bring along with that as well. So enough about that. Super happy and grateful for the comments and the interaction I have with you guys. So more about that. Used to be a microwave oven here, but that is running on shore power, and I'm deleting all shore power except the battery charger. That will be the only thing that be on shore power. So deleting all that. I want this to be an off-grid boat with my own capabilities, batteries, and 12-volt systems mainly. So the microwave out. Never used my microwave at home, so why should I use it here, right? There's actually a hole from an outlet, so I gotta cover that up, make that look good. Gotta reassemble this, make new cables here. Thanks for that. And I'm gonna original cupboard from the Regal yard. Used to be one of these here as well. That's obviously gone, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna design this. Over here it was closed off. There was a transformer there converting from 230 to 115 volts, because in the mid cabin there was a air conditioning unit that needed a 115 volt supply. So that's an extra opportunity to have some storage there, and you know, being above electronics here, probably not use it for liquid storage, more of like a dry storage for food or whatever. Other than that, the refrigerator down here is pretty good shape, has some storage, good working area, pressure water. So let's move on. I'm inside the head now. Pretty good condition, not too much things to worry about. There are some sealant I need to redo, because water will come out the wrong way if someone takes a shower in here. Also, I don't know if you can see it here, but it's a 115 volt outlet here as well, which cut the power to, but I'm gonna delete that and also make that wall look a little bit nicer. Also a shower. Let's move on. So this is this is the mid cabin right now. We're looking towards the port side. We have the aft stern that way and the bow that way. This is the biggest problem with the boat right now, is that this port light here had a leak in it. So it's leaking rainwater down into and behind this vinyl here, and down also to the carpet. But hasn't really affected the floorboards, but the carpet needs to be changed, and I need to build a new interior here. I have all the pieces in my workshop. I'm going to show you that. And underneath there used to be the air conditioning that I talked about earlier, and also power unit for the air conditioning. But now I have all that freed up for storage, and that will be super good. If you have any ideas on how to build this interior with distribution of drawers and cupboards and all that, I'm super happy with feedback for that. And please leave a comment if you have any ideas on making this cool, because I can move. Bed will probably be around here, so I have ample space to build whatever I need there for storage of like clothes and so on. Other than that, I think the mid cabin is pretty good. I'm gonna change the carpet, rebuild that part, and take it from there. And probably that's it, more or less. This is also another problem. This is where the drain water from the shower comes out. I need to replace this one because this was super nasty. I recommend all boat owners to have a look there every once in a while, because previous owner and probably owners before my previous owner, the guy I bought from, probably never cleaned that. So open that up, clean it, and of course also empty it for winterization if you're in a cold climate. That's my recommendation. So right now we're in the shower. Here's where the shower drain goes, and it comes out that hose there and fills this up. This one is supposed to give power to the bilge pump. I'm going to pump it out through the hull that way. The problem here though is that all these sealants here, all these sealants are more or less not working, and they're coming loose, and the water is therefore sipping out underneath here and flooding the deck here. So I can't use the shower when I have it like that, so I need to seal that, make this work, and that's going to be another project. Okay guys, this is more or less my favorite compartment here with my twin engines. It's super nice to be down here. So things you're going to see down here is I'm installing a rudder angle indicator. I'm going to have some maintenance from a bilge pump, change fuel filters. I changed the oil and oil filter this fall just after I took it out of the water. Hasn't been changed. The previous oil filters were from 2016 or something, so that's like 3 years, more than 3 years on the same oil filter, which you know, wasn't happy to see that, but fresh oil filters, so I hope that will be good. Another thing, I'm going to change the fuel filters, and I noticed a cracked hose going into one of the pre-filters. And the strange thing, I only have one filter. I have a pre-filter on one side but not on the other side, so I'm going to show you that. Down here, right, you can see here that fuel hose doesn't look too good, so that's absolute something's going to go in to my yearly or monthly or daily or weekly inspection, just to make sure that I have all the hoses are okay. So I need to cut that off. I have some extra length there, and I redo that, and I only have this filter on the starboard engine, and then the hose goes to the Mercruiser fuel filter, which is underneath here, but on the port engine I don't have this extra filter. So if you have any ideas about that, let me know in the comments. Should I delete it? What should I do, you know? Can use your help there. But otherwise down here is pretty good. I have my batteries, I have my battery charger. Right guys, I'm back at the helm. This is you know, where I drive the boat, obviously. Another thing that kind of is when you turn on the ignition, I think more or less all engines, but specifically Mercruiser has this. So when I turn the ignition on, I have this noise that's just terrible. So I'm not sure what to do there. I don't want to delete the noise, but I should really want to lower it a little bit, so not that, you know, screaming, because it's really stressful. It doesn't really help the situation to have that beep. I was thinking about perhaps lowering the volume, try out that, and also perhaps put in some indicator lights and starts to flash or something to get my attention about that. Had actually an incident this summer. One of my throttle controls came loose. Good, remind me, I need to put some Loctite on that nut. Sorry about the background noise, super windy here, but I had to turn an engine off. I didn't know where the cables and gears and everything was situated, and was going in between docks and everything, and going into a mooring situation. So I didn't have time to fix that or restart that engine, so I had to back into my slip with only one engine, and having that noise was kind of stressful and disturbing. But I managed to get into my slip, and that is when I thought that I need to redo this somehow, make that more intuitive, being able also to handle the situation and not being disturbed by that super loud noise. So if you haven't done anything like that, or have any ideas on how you solve that, or what you think about that noise, leave a comment and we'll have a look at that. So that would be super helpful. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I hope that tour of both the exterior on the previous video and this one of the interior gives a little more context about what's coming up on this channel, about all the things I need to fix on my boat. I probably missed like thousands of them, but you know, that's how it is. And also, as I told in previous videos, please leave a comment if you want to see something special coming up on this channel. There are a lot of things I'm going to do on my boat, but I can't think about all the new cool stuff. So if you have any ideas, just leave a comment and I'll probably do that. So check out my Instagram account, Swedes and a Boat, where I'll leave information about next videos coming up and all that. Please subscribe if you haven't started doing that yet. Take care and see you in the next video. Right guys, I don't know about you, but I just love walking around a yard with boats and finding a boat like this that's been like more or less abandoned. And just, you know, I just want to take care of boats, and probably, I don't know, perhaps that could be a next project. I don't know. Yeah, what do you think?